What's going on, everybody? Dickey here. Today, I want to talk more about the Young and the Restless, specifically my earliest Young and the Restless memory. Yes, that's what we're going through today. It's an interesting story, I find, and one that even as a kid, maybe I shouldn't have uttered the words that I did, but we'll get into it in just a second, right on the other side of this title card, so hang on. Alright, so my earliest Young and the Restless memory. Let's hop in our DeLoreans for a second, hit 88 miles an hour, and travel back to about 1994, 1995, because that's when this happened. I was a kid. I couldn't even reach my kitchen counter at this point. So there's an idea for you to just wrap your head around. I, at this time, this was early afternoon. I was probably just starting school. I was getting home from school probably, and in passing, I was exposed to The Young and the Restless, and it's a show that my mom has been a fan of since the first day she laid eyes on it. I couldn't pull her away from the TV set, even if I tried. There's just no way. She is such a fan of the YNR that it's not even funny. Like, she just, oh, look at what's happening. Like, she's such, I don't want to call her a mark, but she's such a fan, and she's so drawn into the stories that, like, it's impossible to pull her away from the TV set for like an hour. At least at that juncture in my life, I was a kid, not even 4 feet tall. So you're just like, I want to watch TV. Mom's watching her stories. All right, all right. Mom's watching the YNR. So you just you let her have the TV for the hour that the show is on, and it always ran in the same time slot. I think it's 4:30 Eastern to 5:30 Eastern, and it's always been on the same station. But the cool thing is, with Canada, we get the episodes a day ahead of the US. So if an episode airs here on, say, like a Monday, then that episode will air Tuesday afternoon on CBS. I think that's super cool. But my earliest recollection is just in passing. I remember seeing this scene. I don't remember what preceded it really, but it was just it was either a cut or a dissolve into this next shot. And having worked in television, like, you figure out what effects are used. It was either like a cut or a dissolve. But I remember vividly just seeing this black Jeep roll into the scene and stop, like it parked. And inside, in the front passenger, was Sharon Case, who at the time was playing the role of Sharon Collins, who's still on the show, now Sharon McAvoy, but has been Newman, Abbott, and basically she's had every last name of every male character that's on the show. And driving this Jeep was Eddie Cibrian, who at the time played Matt Clark. And I remember just seeing that Jeep pull up and park and just stop. And then I don't know what had happened between the two, but I remember the Matt Clark character had like this really smug, arrogant look on his face and was just being a total jerk, a complete pain in the neck. And I remember like just the Sharon character looking completely disheveled and falling apart, but really pissed off about something, and I couldn't figure out what. Not that I probably should have been able to at, like, that juncture in my life. I was about 5 or 6 years old. So I just remember her line, and she looked at Eddie Cibrian, Matt Clark, right in the face and said very loudly, "Take me home, you bastard." And I just, whoa, that like rocked my world. And Sharon Case is a fantastic actress. So to hear that at my age, I was like, whoa, what does that mean, right? And my dad was at work at this time, and my mom's watching this show, and I just whatever went away and did my own thing. I remember either I called my dad or he called the house to say that he was coming home, and I remember flipping that line and asking my dad, "When are you coming home, you bastard?" And I remember distinctly he said something like, "What'd you say?" Nothing. I got it from Mom's show. Oh, so you got it from the show that Mom likes. Okay. And I remember him getting home, and I got a stern talking to, maybe even a couple shots, but I just, I don't know whether he thought that that show was a bad influence on me at that age and at that juncture in my life, but that is probably my earliest Y&R memory. Like, just seeing Eddie Cibrian and Matt Clark roll up in that Jeep with Sharon, and like that whole exchange where I can't even remember if the Matt Clark character had any lines in that scene. I really don't. He must have, to get that visceral reaction out of the Sharon character. I have no idea, but all I remember from that scene is Sharon Collins, or well, Sharon Case, the actress, turning and looking at Eddie Cibrian and just saying, "Take me home, you bastard." I can't remember what happened after that, and I just sort of tuned out. And then I was speaking to my dad. That's the next thing I remember. And then once I flipped that line and asked him, "Dad, when are you coming home, you bastard?" I got a stern talking to, probably even a couple shots. But then again, I got them off TV, and I probably deserved the shots that I got and that stern talking to. But that is my earliest Young and the Restless memory. For you guys that are fans of the Y&R, what are your favorite memories of the show? Yeah, what are some of your memories? What are your earliest memories? Post them in the comments below. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. This has been another video. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Again, I'm LT-Dickey. Thanks for watching, but we will talk and see you all later. All right, I'm out of here. Peace.